At the starting 11s for both sides, starting with FC Cincinnati Charlie. FC Cincinnati with the back three, which we're accustomed to seeing. Matt Miazga is gonna have to be instrumental in providing cover, making sure they're organized, dropping and also stepping up at the right times. And then Wobodo and Moreno are so pinnable in the midfield, not only winning tackles in second ball but also providing cover. When Hager and Murphy get isolated in the back, make sure that they're there to provide some assistance. And then Lutro Acosta, Bapenza, and Vazquez, that trio, can they be dynamic in and Jordi Alba? On an Inter Miami team now led by Hidalgo Tata Martino. With this one on the board, this is the number 10 as well. I pushed that. Temple Penson in support, and there's Miller from the edge of the area. It's blocked by Christoph and contact inside of the penalty area. It's gone against defensive. And the Audrey Getland on the receiving end of it. It's a nice ball playing in from Murphy. This is part of the confidence that Hart Noonan is fed into this team, especially in the early going, and made this fabulous stadium in this wonderful city an absolute fortress. And the confidence comes out. It gets elevated when they play in front so much of the first 3 seasons. What's remarkable, Rays? They've been playing virtually every 3 days. To pull step forward for that. Good job. It's a good pull. Between the lines. I'm now injured. Gomez from distance. To Inter Miami. He's for both. And Jean both died. It just seems to fall for him. It's lifted in Haglund Belt, a right winger. Get different. Cabana who just couldn't adjust the tight angle. And Alec Khan, who is the cupkeeper for Cincinnati, has a go kick. A lot of his players feel the. Here's what they don't show up as well. So meeting balled in for about the island. Against it. Then, well, he has. Vazquez makes the run in a little heavy on the double. It's flicked on nicely, weapons up. Nutra Costa, trying to sneak it through, and he does. It's set number 10. Do we want to talk it about people? Enough the one. Brilliant here, but the movement Andres ahead of the connection for Acosta, his excellent teamwork. And brought up football, and he is the thunder at the end of a lightning move. Leo, looking on. This was asked to take it back away. Gabriel Pensa, his screen is on site. Lender, and they've doubled the lead. Less than 20 minutes play, but it won't count. The offside flag is up. Unfortunately, it will not count, but it's a piece of absolutely brilliant imaginative football. The rainbow pass, and Blundy, there is the putt of yours. That's by this confident. Smada do nicely for golfers. Who's denied by Khan Manning's post. Perfect. Positionful. Alec Khan. He's the cup who will keep out for Pat Noonan. Pat Noonan said it falls through. Jean Multi thought about the shot. How better of it? Messi match it to get passed by the Albers. It was chopped out by Jordi Alba, and that will produce the first yellow part of contest into Albert in the blue. I don't think the two are cups that needed the goal to bubble up his confidence, but it's doing it. And he's turning on a virtual perform. I said, no, that one. He said, back, bro. Cool, man. So they made me the standout performers from E so far. He's fouled out. The Woboda will go in the foot for it, or is this against both that for the earlier challenge? It's Ruby Woboda. Jean Mota as a crowd waiting in front of goal, straight into the hands of Shorty. He's looking forward. Gomez. Now the Bengals are in town. Who they're going to beat Dan Bengals? When they're going to beat him in a jungle. Silverado and company. Stadia not far from Alba. Again, it's John Mull. They're queued up on the back post, and it's overtook for the entree effort. Man, in Miami Beach. On the well-defined message here. It's Kupana, on the side of the group broken up by Marcus gets, so it's both off from distance. Bending away from gold from the Brazilian. He's got that in his arsenal. He's the many player most likely to shoot from distance. Yeah, we've seen him burst the from distance, but this one whistles way. Take a look at Messi this one. The Ice City down wide is the Andre Yetlet lifted in for Colmas. Could not get his header on target. At the start of that possession rate, Christoph, coming all the way up to this possessed. And he gets the dominoes falling for each of my. Yeah, wonderful. Passing one. Okay, they come looking for a second. And a wonderful reps has denied back. Here comes Cincinnati as Brandon Vazquez. Vazquez has doubled the lead for FCC. Lightning counter-attack from Cincinnati. Brilliant football. It's the highest order in baskets. Its finishes as cool as a greyhound's nose. He picks his spots from distance and gets his angles down to our comedian standards. With the build-up as well right from the back. Look at these blue and black dominoes falling across the show me the way. Under with jumping jack flash. This is a great pullback one. The drill by 2 in the second half. It's lifted in for Messi, and it's for 1 kneeling their way to the top of the MLS table since Ruiz, the substitute. It depends on keeping it outside and the flag. Vazquez is looking at running behind. Calendar in no match land and on look. He's got a snap in it. He's got to pull the trigger. I think the fans appreciated the wonderful efforts. Yes. Taylor winning the ball. Ruiz and he sees it for a split second to fall to his right. There for Campana was on. When he comes with across that point, the strings, that course on with fresh legs in. We knew that 11 now. Funny, yes, into the area, square back and we'll see the Oscar who was there, you know, a cool stuff. I'll swing her. It's by handling that he couldn't get his header down. 3. On 3 in shade, still Santiati. Fortune. Percy Wiction the facts. And Chapano parries it to have the deficits. Executed with extreme prejudice here, and prettiness. For look at this set up by Nursi again. A Torger. He drop a pint of Pierre into a shot glass at the other end of the bar. Astonishing service in its oil service. When we look at this again, Campana has got basically an open net. They let him off the hook, and he's punished it beautifully. Scares who snuck in behind. That's gonna be a photo. Just outside the 18. And now it's Cincinnati. With a chance of threatened on a dead ball. I mean, that's close to the lump of the wall. He needs it for money. Calendar hadn't covered. It may have been outside the post. He couldn't take to all these Celeste man over the ball. Put your parties in and left the race short. It's loose in the sex. And through those pushing in. They take it's gonna be waved off. It's waved off by the referee. For the second time today, Cincinnati put the ball in the back of the net, only to have it disallowed. Messi here. And repeat. There's that combination again. The madness of Messi arrives. The donishing pass. He doesn't pull passes. A rabbit's out of his Magicati pulls kangaroos to see is claiming. Yeah, into the hearts of the flying gaddies, a wonderful finish from Campana. But again, the Enel Messi drops that paint of the area into the shot glass at the other end of the bar in a different village. Astonishing in his accuracy. Don't. Scramask. Good boy. A lot to believe it. Pravoskin, to Martinez. Lending in touch. It's thunder in the of it. Superplay. Krumesk starts. He earns his way into this, and Kramaski is very involved in this. The finish is cool like a killer. A wonderful run into the box. Like the jab rabbit on a hot date, and, how see, nice week. Going back to Rizzo was there. Stump. Who won't lose this swab with the power of a hot winter? He's a Miami not able to clear the lines, and it forced to that man. I called the Dean Juman when he came in. He's got options, but he says I see your lives, I don't need. Thanks for watching.